Now it's time for the other Chin brother to shine. While they don't look very alike, they do have a similar moveset that consists of rolling and multi-hit moves. Today, we are calling Chin Sei Mei CSM for my sanity. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. Starting out with his action move, Dodge Combo. While normally he rolls then attack, he can instead roll and then cancel into his neutral special to increase the range of the hook. The same goes for his other specials, making this a good move to engage the enemy with, as he has plenty of options to follow up depending on the situation. Going on to his neutral special, Pulling Claw has the weirdest hitbox for the hook and retraction portion when compared to Marian and Linda, as retracting and touching an enemy that is directly in front of him won't actually get them. When you hear the sound effect of the hook latching onto an enemy, he is actually still vulnerable, while Marian and Linda are invincible. Pulling Claw does hit enemies on both sides, and if those enemies hit by Pulling Claw survive and bump into other enemies, they will collide and knock each other down. If he can land the hook and damage the enemy, he can follow up with both his side and up special perfectly. Next, side special, Flying Claw. It is his only special that can be done in mid-air naturally. Doing Flying Claw on the ground can be cancelled into both of his specials, as long as the enemy is in front of him. Both specials also gives a high chance of causing aftershock damage. His neutral special is the safe option, as his up special sends him in mid-air with a terrible landing. His air Flying Claw can hit enemies that are laying on the ground. Double jumping or just being too high in mid-air will make air Flying Claw stop in mid-air awkwardly, leaving him very vulnerable with an awkward positioning and unable to cancel into other specials until landing on the ground. When it comes to following up with other specials, his up special will be the most consistent to hit the main target. His neutral special will most likely miss the main target. His ground Flying Claw will work most of the time going forward. Fun fact, like Mysterious Warrior's up special, CSM, air, and ground Flying Claw sometimes does up to 2 hits, but it's easier to get aftershock damage in than landing a double hit on Flying Claw. Lastly, up and down special, roll attack. The roll portion CSM has super armor, so he doesn't get stunned by stun hits. He does up to 7 hits total. 2 stun hits from his roll, 1 knock hit from his claw, and 4 more knock hits from his kicks in midair. So far, the only way to get all 7 hits in is with a very strict positioning and only hitting an enemy that is standing on the ground. CSM's shadow must be above the target enemy and not touching it at all, and CSM must not pass the target enemy during the roll and claw portion for him to get all 7 hits in. It's so much trouble for a small amount of damage and just not worth it. CSM can do what I call a reverse roll attack. This can be done during the roll portion. You can swap the direction he attacks with his claw when he finishes rolling by holding the direction between left or right. While in midair from roll attack, he can cancel into Flying Claw, but trying to get all of his hits in to maximize damage can cause him to miss Flying Claw. So after the first kick in midair is the best time to cancel into Flying Claw. Here are some flashy combos that can be done on enemies that can get stunned by normal attacks. And that's it for this video. Let us know in the comments below if we missed anything and which character would you like to see next.